Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, and in the last episode we ended up, I think, around level 5 or 6 or so. I leveled up a little bit to level 8, and I did that by doing my first hunting log up to 10. And now we're going to continue on with the quest line, which is taking us to the Summerford farm here. And I was going to do some more. I was actually going to grind to level 10, but then I looked at this quest line and it's only level 4. So I thought, well, I don't want it to get, I don't want to get any further ahead of the quest line before I do it, because you lessen the amount of experience that you're going to get if you do that. Another ship captain. Ah, you must be the adventurer Baderin promised to send along. Roland Painter, was it? You honored his word, so that's a good start. I'm Stalewin, the old bastard, as Baderin likely described me. This here's my humble orchard. Good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas. And if you're wondering why I employ these skags, well, they used to be crew on my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship like it did for so many others, and it was sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and the Admiral initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers working in the fields seemed too fine an offer to refuse. Well, turns out you can take the pirate from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my blokes just never took to tending the soil, you see. And unfortunately, the botanists I called in to train them even have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. All right, let's see. I got altered boots, or altered leather thigh boots. They're not as good as what I'm wearing, but let's see. Disciple of War, all classes. Let's see how they compare. Yeah, I'm going to take them because at some point I think I have to have at least level 5 gear on. What? Yeah, here we go. Dressed to call. This is it. I've a mind to set you a task, Painter, but before I do, I need to be sure you're properly kitted out. Pirates don't care to parley with dandies. It might well be that the ones here have traded in their cutlasses for coulters, but they're still rogues at heart. I know a solid set of gear when I see it. Come back when you think you're more suitably equipped. Okay, so head to toe, he says. Dressed to call. Well, let's see what we've got. All right, it's gonna take those pants, but I need. Let's see, what is this? This is level 5. That's level 1, so I need. Well, he said head to foot, but I'm not sure. We do need gloves and oh, those were boots. We need legs and gloves for sure, I think. So, what are we going to do? We got 210 gil. I'm not quite sure. Normally, oh, there's an 8th right up here. You'll want to attune yourself to these whenever you find them. I'm not used to leveling here. I usually level in either Gridania or Ul'dah. So I don't know where anything is here. Okay, here's a merchant. Let's see what he's got. Battle gear. Let's see. Leather mitts, that's level 5. How much does he want for those? 126. Good Lord. Pants. Disciples of War. All classes. And they want 94 for that. Right, there was a market guy down below, and I used all my money. I've only got 11 gil left. I don't recommend doing that because you're going to find it as rewards for quests and loot things. But I'm kind of in a hurry, so I went ahead and bought it. So I should be able to pass muster here. Let's have a look at you, shall we? Oh, as long as you're this well covered, I won't feel any guilt throwing you to the sharks. Erstwhile buccaneers are an ornery lot. They rage in love for the sea and care little for the laws of the land. But they respect strength. By the looks of you, I'd say you'll have little trouble getting their attention. All right, so it looks like we're going to get another grimoire. Let me compare it to one we already have. And it appears that it's the same one. So we don't need that. Don't need that or that. We're going to take this Allegan. The Allegan is bronze and copper and silver and gold. And you can take it sometimes instead of the tangible weapons or clothing. And then you turn this into gil. You have to sell it. All right, that leveled us up. Now I need to put my gloves back on because they were better than the level 5 ones. So, and I'm getting, if you remember, I'm getting experience for it. I think, I believe I am anyway. Ah, Painter. That aura of confidence tells me you've not been idle since last we met. I hope I've read you all right, for I've a task that requires the attention of a capable adventurer. Might that adventurer be you? Lurkers in the grotto. Good to hear. I shall lay before you the sorry tale. You will have heard rumors of the abductions. I.e., citizens have been disappeared from every corner of Limsa Laminsa, as if plucked from the face of Heidelin, boots and all, by an unseen hand. And what's this got to do with Summerford Farms? You might ask. Well, that remains to be seen, but it seems a collection of right unsavory fellows with azure tattooed faces have been creeping up the edges of the fields and spying on my yeomen. Now, I doubt anyone would enjoy being scrutinized by such savages at the best of times, but the farmhands are convinced that they're the kidnappers of rumor come for their babes. Needless to say, they're beside themselves with worry, and their work's suffering for it, which is the very last thing I need when my old crewmen are still getting used to their new jobs. 'Tis a struggle to get 'em even to leave the farmhouse of the morning. That is all they say, where you come from in. That is, as they say, where you come in. Would you be willing to investigate these tattooed thugs for me? Good, lad. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the sooner this place will start to resemble a working farm again. I suggest you begin by having a look around Sisong Grotto. If reports are to be believed, our unwelcome visitors have occupied the place. Be careful, though, Painter. I couldn't say for sure what manner of miscreants we're dealing with here. If they are the kidnappers, well, just be on your guard, all right? All right, off we go. Okay, so we're heading this way. I point stuff out while I'm playing because there's quite a number of people that may come to see the video that have never played the game before. And so I point things out that maybe you already know. Up here in the mini-map, you can see this orange arrow here with the meteor sign on it. That's where we're headed. That's the direction we have to go to do our quest. So you can usually find where we need to go just by looking at the map. And if you have to, you can open up the bigger map. Oh, by the way, let me eat some more raisins. That gave me 30 minutes of more experience and a couple of stats for eating food. If you eat the same kind of food, like if I eat some more raisins, it'll double that time. So you'll get an hour that they'll last. Oh, where are we going here? Whoops. I got sidetracked playing with the map. Okay, notice that on the map, it shows the arrow going down. That means they're below us. There must be a cave, evidently. Yeah, well, it did say it was in the grotto. That's what the grotto is. It's kind of an underground cavern. Oh, there's more than just... What the hell? There's bogeys down here. But see, I'm level 9. They should leave me alone. Unless I attack them. Some kind of monument. You're about to enter an instanced battle. Instant battles occur during certain quests and missions. Now, just information, if you were in a party with your friends, you would have to drop the party to do this because they can't go in with you when you have an instance fight like this. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. Let's say I was level 15. I could do this without any trouble. It would sink me down to level 9. So any spells that I learned that are higher than level 9, I wouldn't be able to use. So it kind of evens the playing field. And it does that so that if you are in a party, and let's say you're level 10 and your friend is level 30, you both go into the fight. If it's a fight that you can both go into, it would put you on an even playing field.
I am the waves that bear, I am the winds that guide. I am the evening stars, I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die.
Uh-oh.
Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone.
So she's a conjurer, which turns out to be a white mage.
Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms. I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark.
Maybe. Holy sh...
Or perhaps not.
What the hell?
As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked.
Yeah, maybe somebody else is watching us. Oh, he's got bad breath.
Who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret?
Good question.
Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
Well, at least she can keep us alive. She's a healer. All right, Carbuncle, we got work to do. Go get him, Carby. We're not hitting him very hard. He's a level 12. Oh, there's bogeys. Where are the bogeys coming in? She's got his attention. We'll give these guys what for. They're more our level anyway. Alright, back to the big boy. Oh, are you kidding me? No, at least these guys are lower level. Come on, Carby, help out. Well, it looked like Carby took that guy out. She took care of the big guy. All's well that ends well. Yeah, those big guys, they throw snot at you.
Phew.
What's this? They blew that out of his nose?
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer.
Yes.
I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. And shine thy light on all creation.
Awake again, are we?
I guess so.
Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought.
Somebody baited him, huh?
See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back. I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope.
Pirates, eh?
It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion. Piratical being the most probable. In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether?
What? A what?
I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh! Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business.
Well, alrighty then.
The days ahead promise little rest, I fear. May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Well, we're lucky she did come in, because we'd have been in trouble down here by ourselves. By the way, I've got labels and stuff turned off. That little guy right there, that's another player. I've got their labels turned off, because you go into a city, you can't see a thing because everybody's name is blaring at you. The only thing that I'm going to see are like enemies like that, NPCs, things like that. You won't see anything. Now, if I'm in a party with somebody, you'll see their names. So if I go into a party to do a dungeon or something, you'll see everybody's names. If I have friends with me, their name's going to be, it'll be a different color. I think it's orange if I have a friend with me. If they're in a party, it'll be blue. But I turn stuff off that I don't need to know. I don't need to know what that guy's name is. If he's in a party with me, it's nice to know. All right, Captain. Have I got a tale for you? Painter, right glad am I to see you safely returned. My lads were all gabbing about hearing what sounded like all 7 hells breaking loose near the grotto, and I feared I'd sent you to your death. If you were in the middle of that commotion, I hope it yielded something of interest. I'd hate to think you'd risk your life for naught. Yeah, I found this knife, and it looks like maybe you know more about it than I do. You're a ex-pirate, or sailor at least. A blade pulled from the back of a creature you slew at the cave. Aye, I'd agree that such a knife would be part of any seafaring man's kit. I'm starting to think that these ruffians are pirates, come to lure my farmhands back to the life of plunder. Chances are they didn't take kindly to your appearance on their doorstep and set a maddened gooboo on you. Aye, the pirates have been adding to their numbers of late. I'd best warn the lads and lasses in my employ to be on guard against their schemes. You met someone else in the grotto? A woman with a strange contraption? Ah, Yestola. Yeah, she's been in Limsa Lominsa for a good while now. Her studies are of the aether, often bring her out of to Summerford, so her presence at the grotto is hardly unusual. She's an odd-looking lass, I grant you, but she's not the kind to associate with kidnappers. You may take my word for that. Where trust should be lacking is in those yeomen of mine, who have yet to be wholly relinquished their pirate pasts. The temptation to return to the free and the easy life of a buccaneer may prove too strong to resist. You have my thanks, Painter. If it weren't for the efforts of a stalwart adventurer like yourself, this farm would be in a far worse state than it is. You just keep lending your talents to those in need. Help bring Limsa and the brighter future she deserves. Right, now I can either take a potion or ether. Ether would help you if you were a magic user, which I am. If you're running out of magic points, and a potion is for hit points. I can take either one. I don't like using potions, so it doesn't really matter which one I take. I'll probably end up selling it anyway. When we get to be higher level, that's when the potions will become a little more important. Washed up. That sea sloth Severin. Is it Severin or Severin? That sea sloth Severin and his lot. Never around when there's work to be done. I'd sooner hire you for the sake of getting things done, but then the rapscallions would never learn. Round them up and let them know that Stalwyn would like a word, and don't take no for an answer. Okay. Hey, you. Bah, I can't even rely on these rotten pirates to pick these ripe oranges. Yet if I leave them a day longer, they're like the fall from the boughs. Mayhap you can grab a few for me. You're not afraid of a pesky hornet or two, are you? I don't think he was the one I was supposed to talk to. But we'll do it. I don't like doing the side quests, but we'll do it. Okay. Alright. Let's look around. There's one. Yeah, I didn't want to talk to that guy up there. Matter of fact, I don't really want to do it. So let's go to our journal. We'll give you a little lesson here. We're going to go down here and abandon that one. And we'll keep the one we're on. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. I went too fast. Well, you're right about the swill part. I reckon it might be worth a day of doing Stalwyn's chores if it'll afford me a taste of proper grog. What is grog, anyway? Oh, there's 1 of 5. He's right. They're a bunch of lazy guys laying around, not doing nothing. What in the heck? There must be somebody outside. There he is. Hiding in the bushes. How am I supposed to work on an empty stomach? Go on and have a guess at what I had for breakfast. Ash tuna? Wow, gods, how'd you know? Oh, it's my breath, ain't it? Probably smells as wooden as the food tasted. But I know why you're here. I'd just as soon get some real food in me, but I ain't one to reject a summons from the boss. Two out of 5. 3 more to go. Pretty good sized farm. There's a Severin he was talking about. I'm Severin. You the old man's errand boy now? Tell me, dear old captain, not to wet his britches. I'll be along. Oh, and just so we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Go find the chocobo you rode in on and ride it out. Nice guy. I think my carbuncle could take him, though. Oh, somebody down here fishing? No? I don't see anybody. Ah. Across the way there. So, the boss sent you. What do you reckon I say to that? I've saucier seeds to sow? Damn right. Didn't get where I am by taking guff from any glorified gardeners. But I suppose I could see what he wants just to get him off my back. Yeah, 'cause he'd kick your ass if you don't. There's somebody across there that I missed, though. I don't see anybody. There! Hiding up here behind the rocks. Axes were made for splitting skulls, not stumps. You know what I did in my sailing days? Wanton slaughter? You bet your beard I did, lad. Aye, those were the days. I reckon now I've had to be satisfied taking my axe to the trees. Okay, that was everybody. Let's go back, talk to the boss. These cats run funny. All hunched over. Hey, look, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken. Colonel Sanders. You continue to impress, lad. All but Severin are accounted for. No fault of yours he squirmed out. I've let that worm wriggle through my fingers more times than I can count. But rest assured, the next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt, where all such worms belong. God, is he going to kill him? Double dealing. Pains me to say, but all the gil in the world can't buy loyalty. There are some like you who can be trusted, but then there are others. Until now, I've had no choice but to rely on the Charlton Severin And even though I'm full aware he's been doing shady deals behind my back, more than once I've heard tell of improper trading with goblins. I wouldn't be the least surprised if that were happening right now. Not a bell ago, a sack of oranges vanished, as did Severin. I want you to find and confront the bastard for me, Painter. I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot, so be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. Okay, so that brings up something I have to do. Ow. See, where's he going? Where'd he go? Out that way. Okay, so we're going to have to use emotes to cast doubt with this guy. And there's several ways to do it. You can go up to the social tab here and open up all your emotes right here. Okay? And you can just click on them. Click on him and then click on these. The other way to do it is to go in this box right here, type a / and the word doubt, if that's what they want you to do. And then you will doubt that. That's what he's doing. He's doubting their word right there. So there's a couple ways to do it. The other way, as far as opening this up, and what I do is I put it in here. I usually take these out. I don't need them. These are buttons to do some of your work that you need to do with the HUD. It's easier for me just to pull the HUD up and get them this way. I'm just used to it. It's faster for me. So what I can do is to use that bar right there that isn't used for anything else. And I can go to the emotes, and there's some that I'm going to be using quite often. They're going to be Soothe. I'm going to be using that quite often. And also, let's see. Well, we know we're going to need Doubt. So let's find that. Doubt. There's Doubt. We'll get that one. We're going to need... Let's see. We had Soothe. We need Beckon. Where's Beckon? There's Beckon. We're going to need that. We're going to be using those later on quite a little bit. That's it for now. You can put other things up there like congratulate. If you meet somebody and you want to just wave hello at them, that's always a good one to have. I like to bow to people if they do me a favor. Like if I'm fighting somebody and I'm hurting and somebody else comes along and helps me, give them a thumbs up. Bow, salute them, do something. So I'm going to take those down. There's a thumbs up. We can use that. And you can put anything in there you want. And eventually I'll take all these red ones out. And then now I'll be able to... There's my... let's see, let's go to that one. I need to turn that on because I'm not going to it, and I'll do that in a minute. But that way I can get to it a little quicker. Let's go find this guy. All right, that's our long-lost sailor there, and it looks like he's got a bunch of stuff and he's waiting to trade. Let's go confront him. And let's see, we were going to do... Gonna do Doubt. So let's see, Doubt is this one. What's this now? Stalewind sent you for the oranges, huh? So the old bugger had known all this time. What does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody-goody adventurer types, right? Go rescue me mates from those double-dealing goblins that are just over yonder by the bonfire. So he's dealing with the... he's dealing with the goblins? What the hell's wrong with him? So we're going to end up helping him. Is that the deal? Hi, guys. What's going on? They sound like dogs. Oh, they're bomb throwers. See, that's the only problem with this kind of magic. I can't cast it and run. I have to be standing still. So if they're throwing stuff at me and I'm halfway through a cast, I've got to stop. It is what it is. Uh-oh, I didn't read what he said. Darn it. I owe you one. Would have gotten away with it by myself if not for Severn shoving me that side. Are these his buddies or something? Or just pirates? Severn sent you? Ha! The way he flew out of here, I was sure he'd sold us down the river. Well, he kind of did, but not because he wanted to. You saved me mates, and for that, I owe you. Suppose I should be ashamed. I couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I've no qualms about going back on my word. I'm only giving you this sack 'cause I like the cut of your jib. Take it to Ossian and send him my regards. Alright, so where do we have to go? Deliver the sack of oranges to Ossian at the Lethargan checkpoint. So, okay, are the oranges were supposed to go to this guy and he was not going to take them? He was going to sell them to those pirates? Or am I missing something? I hope we're not helping him steal these oranges. I don't think so. These are yellow jackets. They're the law around here. What have we here? A delivery from Summerford Farms and as scheduled. Ha! There's a first time for everything. Alright, so yeah, we just finished what he was supposed to be doing. Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only things not here are those bagmen, and I don't miss them one bit. Here's Stalwyn's payment in full. With you, I can trust it'll reach him. Alrighty. I'll see you when we get back. And we have arrived. Back in one piece. Well, that's a relief. How'd you fare, Painter? Hey, I got your money for you. Ah, this is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all that I was owed. Though, I'd be telling you false if I claimed I had not held out more hope for Severn. I was even willing to overlook the skimming off the top, but to sell us all short in favor of those godforsaken goblins? You'd do well to mind yourself around the two gill cheat. If he'd leave his own mates for dead, there's no telling what he'd do to you. Alright, so, more clothes. I can't wear those. Those are Disciple of War, and I'm a magic user. All classes level 8. Let's take it. And we leveled up. Let's put our new outfit on here. Oh, we can't. I'm not... What? Wait a minute. Oh. I can't, I guess. And that's going to do it for today. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you in the next episode. In the meantime, have fun gaming. Ta-ta for now.